Hey all, let's try and learn another song from scratch and see what we hear. A couple of videos ago I said something like, I've heard every classic rock song 1,000 times. That was a bit of an exaggeration. I'm aware of the song because people have requested it a zillion times in the last 10 years, but I've never heard it and never listened to it, but I just know it by the name, Powderfinger. I think other bands have covered this, is that true? So I'm going to listen to it and we're going to try to play it. I just tuned to the test song that I always used to tune to is Black Dog, because I know that's in standard pitch. So I just tuned to that. So I'm going to give a listen to this just for a second, see what we hear, see where we are. Will it work with this tuning? All that.
Look out, mama, there's a white boat coming up the river.
Okay, first. So it sounds like it's up a semitone, a sliver from where Zeppelin was tuned, but that's okay. So already we know standard tuning, and it's in G. You can find that chord pretty quick when he starts. Look
out, mama, there's a white boat coming up the river.
Okay, a couple of things to listen there right away that confirms we're in the right spot. You can hear him do that. He starts with that little G before he starts. When he does the C chord, you can hear him hammer on that D string, the second fret. Pretty common little embellishment for a C chord. Then goes back to, and he does another pretty common embellishment on the G. Suspend the B string at the second fret. So that's all we got so far, but we know we're on the right track. It's in G, it goes up to C, and then goes back to G again. So let's listen a little bit more.
Look out, mama, there's a white boat coming up the river. With a big red beacon and a flag down on the bank. I think we better call John, 'cause it don't look like they're here to the road. And it's less than a
Okay, what do we got so far? Starts, actually it kind of starts, see, he does that before the start of it. To B minor, back to C. Kind of where we are, so we'll go back just a little bit and get to that point. same thing again, second time through, or nothing unexpected. Does that little riff in there, G major pentatonic. It sounds like the solo. Sounds like a G major pentatonic guitar solo. See? I'm guessing there's a minute left or something, minute and a half left. I'm guessing it doesn't go anywhere besides that. So what to listen for is, plus another thing is just the way that the strings are ringing, and it's a little bit you're getting some harmonics in there with all the distortion. Pretty clearly there's a lot of open strings going on in those chords. So G is a pretty good guess as a starting. That's another one there. You hear that? That's a pretty good clue. That's a C. So yeah, a pretty good beginner level one, it sounds like. Just G, C, there's a D in there, and the B minor. I think it sounds to me like those are the only 4 chords in it. And it's a question of your G major pentatonic fills from there. So if you were just sitting down with a guitar, in fact, I probably would use the custom instead of this if I were to do it over again. But if you're just sitting down with it, those are some little cues to listen for. Now the other part of it is, you know, what do we know about Neil Young? You know, we know he's, at least I think of him anyway, as an acoustic player first, and then a rocker on top of that. But so it shouldn't surprise you that he's playing songs in G, C, and D, because that's what folkies kind of tend to do. Yeah, I know he's not a folkie, but you know what I mean. He's probably going to do pretty straightforward first position chords and not be doing a whole lot of exotic stuff that's going to take you 2 hours to figure out, you know. So that's Powderfinger. Again, I'm going to get comments. You missed the little lick here. You missed this. Yes, I did. This is to get the feel for it and to get building blocks for it. If you want to go ahead and get the little licks and listen to it more, great. I'm kind of in a volume business. I'm done with Powderfinger. I'll move on to the next thing. So if you want to take this and study it and learn Powderfinger note for note, God bless you. In the meantime, good luck.